Hey Taurus, thank you for checking in and watching this video today. I truly appreciate you being here. This is a general timeless zodiac reading. Definitely recommend checking your Chiron sign. If this message doesn't resonate with you today, then it might not be your sun, moon, or rising, but Chiron. So let's see what messages Spirit has for you today, Taurus. Spirit, what messages do you have for Taurus today? Please make it obvious. Thank you, Spirit. Please make it obvious what messages you have for Taurus today. Thank you. So we have boundaries in reverse, wisdom in reverse, surrender, desire, and rebirth in reverse. Thank you, Spirit. What other messages do you have for Taurus today? Please make it obvious what messages you have for Taurus today. Thank you. Taurus, I have to say this is the first zodiac of all the readings I've done so far where I haven't had to like shuffle each deck like 20 times for cards to come out and then switch decks and then go back to the first deck. You've got cards coming out right from the beginning, so you're the first for that to happen. So thank you, Spirit, for this, because I feel like so much time has been, I don't want to say wasted, but Spirit, do we have any more messages for Taurus? Please make it obvious. So, I guess I spoke too soon, huh? Well, no, because we got all those cards out first. Thank you, Spirit. What other messages do you have for Taurus today? Tree of Souls, number 42, and number 18, the Green Man. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Please clarify these cards for Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. We're looking for clarification on these cards. Spirit, I think Taurus needs some clarification on these cards, right? Can you give us some clarification, please? Thank you. Thank you. All right, which way? Okay. So we're going to start with the Green Man, and they want me to read from the book. Number 18, Rising, Energy, Surge, and Fertility. No matter how young or old we are, no matter how settled or unsettled we may seem to be, the cycles of the planet are inside of us, and we cannot escape their magic. For now it is the time of the Green Man, and the call to rise and reach for the light has come again. The nature within you is rising. Just as the Green Man of the spring awakens the seeds and calls to the sap to rise in the world outside of you, within you is a world, a system of branches and leaves and shimmering light, all of which is longing to be rediscovered and expressed once again. After the time of stillness, after the quiet and the contemplation comes the growth and the action and the wisdom of the trees within. You have inside of you the keys to speak to the trees and the flowers, to rise earlier, rest deeper, feel the song of the soul, hear the song within you, and feel the song of the world inside of you, outside of you, beneath your feet. It is time to take off your shoes and place your feet back into the earth, to let the guidance of the Green Man help you to choose what you eat, what you drink, and to grow again. Dear child of the earth, never forget that. While you are surely made of the stars, you are born to the earth, and this earth is a blessing and full of joys. Lie in the sun, tend to the garden inside and in the world. Grow something, start something for yourself. Reach out like the plants and move towards the sun. Let the light within you grow brighter and come from the place where you felt safe. For now it is time to expand into the world and let nature be your guide, and let the shining life within you warm all that is about you. The illumination message says, I welcome this time of growth and expansion. I reach for the light. Well, Taurus, you are an earth sign, so it doesn't surprise me that some of you are truly a earth child. And then, of course, the Tree of Souls would be very apropos, I believe. Don't you? Spirit, I love when everything makes sense. In the hidden world, we have places and beings who are literally the storehouses of the wisdom of the ages. The Akashic libraries do not always appear as books of light, although this is one of their forms. So too are the whales and their songs, which also I'm going to start from reading this again. In the hidden worlds, we have places and beings who are literally the storehouses of the wisdom of the ages. The Akashic libraries do not always appear as books of light, although this is one of their forms. So, too, are the whales and their song, which also hold part of the great wisdom necessary for the universe to continue. This tree is but one of those places, and perhaps it is yours. This tree, when meditated upon, when connected with in a true sense, can offer you the wisdom of your soul kinship group. Ancestral knowledge, yes, but there's a collective wisdom, a soul group of which you are a part, and through connecting with this tree, imagining it, feeling it, serving it, honoring it, you can help keep the balance of the universe alive. This tree hosts the spark of your soul and all of its wisdom, which is, as we have learned, vast and impossible to apprehend within the one lifetime. Every moment of wisdom you have, every second in which you choose to express kindness and compassion, feeds the tree of light, this tree of souls. And in return, this nourishes all the other souls connected to the tree. For we are unique and individual souls, yes, yet we are one. And this is a place where we come together, a tribe of light, leaves on the tree, its roots shining and vast, and we are sheltered, nourished as keepers of the light. This is your soul tree. Know you are not alone, and that every act of what you would call goodness benefits not only others in the human world, but the progression of their soul through its path in the universe. Every soul a star, shimmering upon this light of the tree. The illumination message says, I belong to the universe and I am part of a great collective of souls who help and nurture each other through lifetimes. Taurus, this is the green man. They're showing me that this is like there's a whole collective of you, child of Earth child. That's your tribe, the Earth children. And remember how it spoke of you need to tap in and check in what you need to eat or drink. And they're showing me that kindness and compassion is what's feeding and nourishing you. So you need to eat and drink kindness and compassion and collect with your kinship group, other Earth children. There's the whales, right? Surrender. You're riding alongside of them, all traveling together. You're all headed in the same direction. Because you have the songs, the library of the wisdom. So, yeah. Wisdom. I'm going to come back to this card because what's jumping out of me right now is the boundaries card that came out upside down. So boundaries. And the shadow meaning is obligations dictating actions, guilt, giving too much, saying yes to things you would rather not do. You need to protect and assert your boundaries in a healthy way. Okay. Now, in this, I don't know why I'm going to have to go back to that card, but rebirth also came out in reverse. Clinging onto the old, denial, unwilling to let go, decay, endings, and being left behind. Alright, so they want me, even though the wisdom card came up in reverse, they want me to read all about this card. So visually you can see her eyes are open, but she doesn't have eyes really. There is an owl on a black ledge of something, and she's holding another owl. But this is a croon. Look, she's a wise old woman. Our awakened soul stands in a field of wheat that is ready to harvest. While she has lost the ability of sight, she misses nothing. This sage oracle has assessed deep wisdom that comes with years of experience, training, and patience. She is sought out by others for her advice and counsel and is well respected. She knows to look beyond the surface with people and situations, never to rush to judgment or underestimate people. She is wise, but knows that there is always more to learn. She has not shut herself off from being a student of the universe as well as a teacher. Two owls, messengers from Athena, the goddess of wisdom and strategy, join our awakened soul. The wisdom card has come up in your reading today as a reminder that wisdom is not rash. Wisdom waits. It's perceptive and reasonable. Wisdom takes time. This is why many of our wise archetypes are crones and sages. You're being asked to bring these elements into your life today. Have you considered the long-term repercussions or motivations behind your choices? Reflection is a key component to wisdom. Meditating or writing in a journal can allow you to find patterns and behaviors that are holding you back. What can you learn from your past? It is said that wise people can learn from other people's mistakes and avoid painful experiences. Reflection can also shine a light on your passion, purpose, and desire, and strengths, all of which can be further developed once they have been uncovered. The wisdom card is asking you to try something new. Ask lots of questions or start as an apprentice. There is wisdom in starting again as it expands and challenges different areas of your mind, body, and soul. We are students our whole lives. We are given opportunities every day to become wiser and more open to humility. Life can be our greatest teacher. It may not be the easiest teacher, but it is the most committed. And then the shadow meaning says repeating the same patterns or mistakes over and over, rushing, not life experience to ground your knowledge, being stuck in your ways. All right, so and the desire card came out. And this spoke of following your passions and your desires. So, Taurus, All right, so what they're showing me, what I'm seeing is that truly being an earth sign, you are of the green man, children, earth children, children of earth, kinship group. You are in this group. And the knowledge and wisdom that you can share with the world is what will nourish all of our souls. But you've not been setting healthy boundaries. But you also have, okay. It's this rebirth card it's got me stumped. I feel like this is a separate energy coming in. So we know rebirth represents death, birth, renewal, beginnings, and a transformation. Because she's emerging from the cave. So emerging from a cave means she's done some type of rebirth through Gaia. And the bat flying out of the cave represents the symbol and an animal kin of rebirth. And it speaks about meditation. So rebirth is new beginnings, right? But the shadow meaning of this says clinging onto the old, denial, unwilling to let go, decay, endings and being left behind. Okay. All right, Taurus. You need to surrender. I feel like you already know this. You've felt a connection to this group that you're a part of. And you know this. But for some reason, you've been putting up, even though this came in reverse, they're showing me that these boundaries you put up are not the right kind of boundaries. And I'm going to say these boundaries you've put up, these walls you've put up to your spiritual knowing and your true kinship group that you're a part of. By putting up these boundaries, you've not had that transformation. You've not stepped out of the darkness. You're still in that cave. Source is saying it's time to, you're not blind. You're not blind. It's time to see. Because like Look at his eyes. Eyes are wide open, big, beautiful blue eyes. It's time to see that what you've been doing in the past is not serving you. All of this is blocking you from what your true desires are, what you're passionate about. It's been blocked from you because you're blocking it from you. It's time to join. So you have the One of Earth, which is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And it's all green, like you Earth child, you. It's all green, like Mother Earth. That Ace of Pentacles has not been given to you because of what you're blocking from yourself. You haven't been nourishing yourself. Okay. So the 10 of water, it came out in reverse, but when I see this card, it speaks of how you need to check in with the green man to find out what you need to feed what you should be eating and drinking, right? And the reason why you need to check in with what you should be eating and drinking is because you are supposed to send that energy to all the souls, right? You're here. One of your missions is the wisdom. You're supposed to be sharing your wisdom and knowledge with everyone, which will be nourishment, will be food for them, food for their souls. But it's blocked. You're not at that like the 10 of Cups in tarot is the rainbow, the family, the happy ending. But she's blocked from that because of, yeah, because you put a wall up around your spiritual knowledge. You're hiding in a cave. And that's why universe has blocked you from that happy the 10 of Cups. Your heart's desires have been blocked. It's time to surrender. Step into, see when you need to step into who you are and connect with your like-minded, your kinship group, and feed and drink and eat love and compassion, and that's what nourishes you, and then that will be sent out. All right, the 7 of Fire. Conflict. Obstacles. Yeah, when I see this card, they're showing me like this huge bowl of, I'm gonna call it soup, and the lotus flower represents the spiritual wisdom, the knowing, the songs. Remember, it spoke of the whales and the, like Akashic records are words written, but it's also knowledge comes in song. And once you start feasting on this nourishment, look how glowing and lit up you are. Yeah. You're lit up. And then the eyes. Remember his eyes? Her eyes are similar to the two eyes. Surrendering and stepping into who you truly are. And the wisdom, and like you're a library, right? It spoke of that. You're a library of wisdom. But you need to start nourishing yourself so you can nourish others. Jump into the water with spirit. Come out of the cave, wake up, meditation. And then all your heart's desires and the 10 of Cups will be yours. And it's going to be, I'm hearing it's a reward for you doing the work. Like you need to surround yourself with your like-minded kinship. Because it says a collective wisdom. You all have a collective wisdom. But you need to nourish yourself first before you can help nourish all of us. But your messages are needed. Okay? Take the walls down. Those boundaries are not serving you. They're not for your greatest and highest good. Go into meditation. Go into a cave. Like literally go into a cave or connect. You're an earth child, so you need to get out into nature. It's time to come out of the spiritual closet. And impart your wisdom and knowing with all of us. So as a whole collective, we can grow spiritually. And when you do this work, the universe rewards you. Right? You're going to be rewarded with your heart's desires. All right, Taurus. So, okay. Like I said, this is a general reading. So now they're having me sidestep Taurus, who is infamous for materialistic things and money, right? I'm not saying all of you, Taurus, but you are of that focus and mindset. And spirit and sources wanting me to say to you that you need to get out of that headspace. Get out of the materialistic realm. Get out of the money realm. Tap into your spiritual wisdom and knowledge. Reconnect with Earth and who you are. And by doing that, you will be rewarded with abundance in a way that is for your greatest and highest good. And that could mean money or things that you like. But those things are better when they're rewarded to you for doing the work of why you're here. Because none of that you can take with you. I'm hearing Money and materialistic things, none of that you can take with you. None of that is nourishing your soul. None of that is nourishing your others. Remember, the love and I talked about love and compassion and kindness. That's what you need to feed your soul, and that's what you need to feed all of us. The love and compassion and kindness, because that love and compassion and kindness you take with you. When you leave this realm of this lifetime, you can't take with you the money and the material things, but all that love and compassion and kindness, that stays with you. You take that into your next lifetime. And if this is your last time here, you're not coming back again, that history will continue through your family line here down through. Remember how we're all carrying our ancestors' karmic crap. That's why we're here, to heal ourselves and heal that ancestral crap that happened decades ago, eons ago, lifetimes ago. We're here to heal all that and fix that and change it, right? So even you here now have to get out of that money materialist mindset. Even if you chose this lifetime to be, you want to be rich beyond whatever, like it was all about the money and that's why you're here, and that's great and fine, that's a story you wrote for yourself. However, you need to clear, right, from, like, you remember they said you are wise beyond the Akashic, you're as wise as the Akashic records, but in a different form. So you know this. You know that all from behind has to be cleared, but going forward, you're feeding and nourishing love and kind and compassion that goes forward to your future generations and to the future for the planet. Where money and materialism, you can't take that with you. You're just adding that karmic crap to your future your children, your grandchildren, soul family. Even if you don't have children, you still have full soul family. They're that whole time, like timeline wise, we're here, and yes, there's a past, but there's also a future. And your actions not only impact you, but impact the future time generation. And you're still, like, it's bad enough I shouldn't say bad enough, but it's hard enough. It's hard enough that we have to work on ourselves, but also past. Why add to this for the future? Money and materialism is not serving you. So you need to get out of that head space and get into your heart space and recognize who you are and what you have to offer and share and give. And when you do that, that's where the wealth and abundance and prosperity truly comes in. And that you carry with you forward, whether for yourself in your next lifetime or for your future ancestors. Okay, Taurus, I hope this helped or resonated. If it did, please click the like and subscribe button and hit the bell for the notifications of my future video drops. I truly appreciate that you are here. I will have the deck description in the box below, along with ways you can share energy with me and connect with me. I truly appreciate your love and kindness and compassion, because it feeds and nourishes me as well. So I appreciate you, Taurus. Love and light.